Today we're talking with our conductor, Maestro Robert Spano. We were fortunate enough to have Maestro Spano conduct the 2005 Ring, and he's back with us now in 2009. A conductor once said to me that the first time he stood before a Ring Orchestra and it started playing, he had the distinct feeling he just wanted to run out of the room because there was so much.
I still had that this time. The first night we did Rheingold, the first rehearsal, I still had that very feeling. But I think the difference is this time I was able to overcome it more quickly.
Yeah, because, and I think what that means to an audience is that the sheer sound of 90 plus musicians going at it full tilt is really, when you're 2 feet away, is really quite something.
And there's that sensory overload alone, and then there's the wealth of other information you're trying to deal with, which is your connection to the drama, your connection to the performers on stage, your interest in the architecture of the music, but not just that, but the meaning behind it. So it's just absolutely overwhelming.
Well, Bob, how do you handle do you have the process of a 5.5 hour opera? Goethe Dämmerung is such a long opera with 1 2-hour act. How do you physically do you do?
Didn't you come in my dressing room last time, Speight, after Act 1 at the first performance, and I was lying on the floor, and I said, "I'm not going back out there." I think I said that to you.
Yes.
It was because right. I really felt the physical fatigue after Act 1, and knowing then that you have 2 acts to go.
Roughly more than 60% of the cast is new this year. In this cast, is that...
That's been thrilling.
Has that been... I think that has been thrilling for me.
Not that the last cast wasn't thrilling, but the thrill for me is new performers, new thoughts, new insights, new interpretations, new ways of understanding this music, because they all bring that to the table. I think we often focus on the sheer physical beauty of the tone of singers' voices. But these singers we have in this cast are great musicians, whether they were playing the piano or singing or playing the cello. They bring a musical understanding that's so rich that it's been a real exhilaration.
I'm Beth Kirchhoff, the chorus master for Seattle Opera. This has to be, I would say, one of the most just downright fun choruses to sing. I would imagine, if I were a man especially. The men have much more to sing than the women. There are 56 men. 20 of them have never sung with us on the stage before, bringing a lot of enthusiasm and tremendous talent. A great group of singers like this singing an energized piano makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck. It's fantastic. Yes. This is the one. I think the chorus has a very pivotal part of Goethe Dämmerung, of course, because after 3.5 operas of, don't get me wrong, but seeing principals only, to see a group of 55 men come rushing onto stage all at once and their voices at the top of their fevered pitch, it's a very exciting moment in the opera.
My name is George Scott, and I am a member of the Seattle Opera Chorus. I'm a tenor, and I've been singing with the company since 1992.
I'm watching you all on stage, and you're having so much fun up there in this production.
It's a lot of fun, and to have all of those male voices, I think this is the best group of men that I've heard for the Ring that I've been involved with since.
You think it's what makes them so special? Is it the vocal quality? Is it the musicianship?
I think the musicianship and the vocal quality has just soared.
Now we're here with Jeffrey Jordan, who is a tenor in our chorus and also the chorus personnel coordinator, and new to us.
I've been really excited about this production, because it's going to be the first chance I'm going to be able to see it and feel it and kind of, see what happens. But it was just great seeing everybody so excited when the first rehearsal, and they still are. We just came over to the first staging,
right,
on the floor at McCall Hall, and everybody was just so excited.
My name is Tim Hale, and I'm a violist in the Seattle Opera Orchestra. it's very difficult to come up with favorite moments in the Ring because there are so many. There are so many even in each opera, but I have to say that there are many sections of Siegfried that I find he used the viola in just a really characteristic way. We are always doing little interjections to, I think, when Mime is on stage and we're doing little things just like things like this, just little kind of annoying, little irritating things that just follow the character through what it's doing. So.
My name is Stefan Varkas. I play English horn and also oboe with the Seattle Opera. In Siegfried, there's a very special English horn solo, and it occurs in Act 2 when Siegfried is, I guess he's sitting alone in the forest, and he hears a beautiful bird song, he hears a bird singing. And he wants to understand what the song means, and he doesn't. And so he gets the idea that maybe if he can mimic the song, he'll then understand what it means. He attempts to make the bird song on that instrument. Suffice it to say, his little instrument does not work very well, and it's my job to make the sound of that not-so-great wind instrument. It's going to sound a little something like this.
My name is Valerie Mussolini-Gordon. I'm the principal harpist for the Seattle Symphony and the Seattle Opera. Playing the Ring has been a very interesting love affair. It's really, it's something that I think any musician will have a strong reaction to, no matter if you know it, if you've already played this is your first time. I've played Parsifal, Lohengrin, a bunch of other Wagner operas, but the Ring is really something very specific. We live in this bubble for about 7 weeks, and it really becomes your life. The rewarding part is just you finish these cycles, and they're so intense, and you feel like you've really accomplished something, and the audience reaction to these are just phenomenal. It's something that you will never see anywhere else.